Enhance your experience by becoming a supporting member. Gain access to unseen videos and video requests. 3-day free trial by visiting zionmembership.com. Chosen ones, empaths. When the topic of narcissism is discussed, it's always talked about how the narcissist behaves, how they function, how they're out more to do with their outwardly ways of being, right? Like how the narcissist will manipulate, how they'll gaslight, how they'll deceive. But not a lot is actually talked about of how the narcissist suffers internally. Now, the narcissist feels emotional pain. They feel emotional pain. They suffer with distress. They suffer with fluctuation of self-esteem. They have difficulty relating to people that feels meaningful. They don't actually have relationships with people that feel meaningful, and they feel an absence of not being able to relate to other individuals. They often feel empty, powerless, shameful, which all of this internal collision going on inside the narcissist, they perceive as a weakness. So they masquerade with this artificial light. They masquerade with a mask. They hide all their feelings of inferiority, their inferiority complex. They hide all this from the world. But the narcissist does suffer extremely internally, right? They're living with a condition that makes them dependent upon the validation of others. So on days when they don't get the validation they feel like they deserve, that can cause a great deal of upset. And realistically, no one ever lives up to the expectations of the narcissist, right? So the thing is they do suffer tremendously inside. They face a lot of battles inside, right? Like I touched on, the distress they feel. They're restless. They're distressed. They're angry. Anxiety. Now, regular people can suffer with anxiety too and these sorts of feelings, but it's not really touched upon about how the narcissist actually has these human emotions beneath the surface, beneath the mask. Regular people can suffer with self-esteem issues. It's no laughing matter. But the narcissist presents themselves as if they're God's gift, but in reality, beneath the mask, they suffer with this fluctuation of self-esteem. And then they have to get the validation of someone else, one of their suppliers, to help them cope with this low self-esteem issue, right? And they can't relate to people because they're so weird, because they're so deranged. They encounter people who are normal. They encounter empaths, they encounter chosen ones, and they know when they encounter these individuals that these individuals are nothing like them. These narcissists have got a trail of broken hearts on their way to enlightenment, right? They've broken hearts before, they've destroyed relationships before. So when they come and meet you for the first time, this narcissist that was involved in your life, they're putting on the mask. They're putting on all the false flattery. They're hiding the true feelings that are beneath the surface. And realistically, they have a difficulty relating to you, right? Because you're so different. Please press the like and the subscribe button. Help your brother out. It will take 2 seconds of your time. Thank you. But they do feel empty. They do feel powerless. And they suffer. Narcissists are suffering inside. Every day that they live in their existence, they are suffering inside, right? And they hide this from the world. Regular people will talk about their emotions. They'll talk about their pain. But these narcissists, they hide it. They hide what's going on inside. They're suffering with a severe mental disturbance in their minds every day, day in, day out. And they're chasing this supply source. They're trying to find a sustainable supply source. They've probably, like the one that was involved in your life, has already ruined things between the two of you. So they're trying to find a replacement for you. And they struggle. They really struggle, right? They really actually struggle in life. It's not easy for them. You see, it's always made out about how the narcissist does this, the narcissist does that. They manipulate you, they gaslight you, they deceive you. But not a lot is talked about what's going on in their minds. They're seriously deranged. They're seriously messed up. And they face a lot of internal collisions. A lot of brick walls in their mind. A lot of obstacles to overcome. It's not all sunshine and rainbows in the world of the narcissist inside their minds. They might present their life as if it's going great. And this is why when you was involved with them, narcissist that was involved in your life, you didn't see it coming. You might have not seen the discard coming. You might not have seen the reverse discard coming. You know, you might not have seen it because they're coping with a lot of internal collisions and a lot of mental trauma in their minds. Every day they're carrying this around with them, trying to present themselves as a normal human being when really they're really disturbed. They're really disturbed creatures and they're facing a lot of torment inside. And they hide this from you. They hide this from everyone. They don't go to therapy and talk about it. They don't go and speak to a friend and talk about the issues they're facing inside. They don't speak to their family members about the issues they're facing inside. They mask it off and they hide it. And, you know, you can't, it bubbles over. It's like a boiling pot, you know. You're boiling the water and eventually it's going to boil over the sides. And they're holding all of this in. They're holding it in, hiding it from the world about how disturbed they are, about how weird they are, about how deranged they are. They've got a lot of intrusive thoughts and they suffer. And some of these intrusive thoughts that they're probably suffering right now, this narcissist that was involved in your life, is the fact that you're not in their life no more. They suffer. It's hard for them to get over losing a chosen one and an empath. And they suffer with intrusive thoughts. They suffer with trying to find a replacement. And they're really disturbed. They're really honestly disturbed. And they're facing a lot of internal torment every day. Every day they're facing this. Every single day they're facing this. They're facing distress, fluctuation of self-esteem, difficulty relating to people that feels meaningful. They feel empty, powerless, shameful. They perceive all of these feelings that they have inside as a weakness, right? But they feel emotional pain, right? Narcissists feel emotional pain. So don't ever let how the narcissist treated you be a disguise for what they're really feeling inside. They're hurt, they're in a shambles, they're in pain, and they do suffer. It's not an easy ride for the narcissist that was involved in your life. It's not an easy ride. So anyway, thank you for watching today. Please press the like and the subscribe button. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can find the link in the description box. And if you'd like a one-to-one session with myself, you can also find the link in the description box. Currently, I've got the secondary channel, the spiritual channel. Enhance your experience by becoming a supporting member. Gain access to unseen videos and video requests. 3-day free trial by visiting zionmembership.com. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.